Thank you.
Welcome. So this is, we're here for Comic-Con Baltics. You guys are going to be coming to Comic-Con Baltics. Are you excited?
Yes.
Super
I think
excited.
I actually went, I think in either 2017 or 18, and it was such a
2017.
blast. Yeah, it was so fun. The people were so nice, and I'm so excited to be back for sure.
Excellent. What was your favorite thing when you were here?
Honestly, I think just how warm and welcoming the people were. Like, Lithuanian people are just so kind, and I just felt right at home.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Now, Cassandra, you've never been here before, right?
No, but I'm Eastern European, so I feel ashamed that I haven't been there.
I was going to ask, right? Because you've got Romanian ties, yeah?
Yes, I was born in Romania. I moved here when I was 10, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you still speak Romani? Are you?
Yeah, I do speak Romanian, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad that you're going to be able to come and experience at least a little bit of Lithuania.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We love it here. So Sarah, what since it's been 5 years since you've been here, what's new?
I think since I've been to Lithuania, I've made 2 new series. So I have a series called Fangs and a series called Cryptid Club. So I have more stuff in general. And of course, Sarah Scribbles is still continuing.
Right.
And I believe there's been 2, maybe 1 or 2 new Sarah Scribbles books since then. So a lot of new comics have happened, and I'm excited to bring them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Cassandra, so obviously Sarah's been here before, right?
Yeah.
Fans know her. Now the fans know you as well. But for the fans that don't know you, where would we start with your work?
So a brief introduction. I make a webcomic series called Cassandra Comics, and what I talk about is everyday problems, hair problems, things that are day-to-day life, I guess. And it's a slice of life series, so it's all relatable, and most people can find themselves in my comics, which is really awesome, because when I first started, I thought I was maybe the only one, or I was going crazy or something, but it's great to know that people actually relate to them. And yeah, ever since then I published 2 books, which it's a collection of my comics. So the first one is Still Just Kidding, and the second one is I Left the House Today. So I'll be bringing both to the event and signing them and everything. So, and I have another project that I'm working on, but I cannot talk about it yet. It's secret.
Hopefully by May we'll be able to hear more about it.
Hopefully, yeah.
Fingers crossed. Right. So Sarah, now you guys know each other. Is this is there like a sisterhood of comic creators?
I don't know if I
met?
should say this, but there is actually like a Facebook group. So there is something, which is how we met. But I lived in Montreal for a stint, and I got to know Cassandra there, and I had been a fan of her work for a while. So yeah, and the comics world in general tends to be pretty small. So a blanket statement, like a lot of webcomic creators are actually friends and know each other, which is pretty cool.
Excellent. Did you guys you bounce ideas off of each other and, hey, take a look at this, make sure I'm not going too far or not far enough or that kind of thing? Or you just out there supporting each other?
I think in general, like on our Facebook group and stuff, I think there's just a lot of support happening. I'm not sure how many people like actually bounce ideas off of each other. Like I know I have, but in general, the community is really supportive, and it's a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Sarah, we know you've been here before. Do you do other cons as well? Have you done other Comic Cons?
Yeah, I'm actually doing one in, I believe, Switzerland, shortly after Lithuania. And I'm used to doing Comic Cons and stuff, but I actually haven't done any in 2 years for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, and I'm really I really miss them quite a bit, and I'm kind of nervous to go back because it feels like I've just been in my room for 2 years. But yeah, it used to be like a big part of my life, Comic Cons and touring. So I've done them all over the world, which was a huge privilege, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. Lithuania is going to be my first signing event post-pandemic.
Well, we are honored. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We will make sure, we were going to make sure you were going to have a great time anyways, but now doubly sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to make sure that coming back on the road is the best decision you've ever made.
Totally. And I think I'm really happy with this decision, because the first time I was in Lithuania, I felt so comfortable. So I thought it was a good decision to have Lithuania be my first signing back post-COVID.
We're going to put that on the posters, I think.
Yeah, right.
And that's doesn't get much better than that. Now, Cassandra, have you also done a number of cons?
Not as many as I would have liked, and this will also be my first one since the pandemic. So we're both going to be, I'm going to be very awkward. I haven't left the house since 2019, so I might just ramble a lot. But yeah, I'm very excited.
That's okay. We'll take care of you. Do you enjoy? I mean, is that a good way for fans to meet you, for you to meet fans? And is that relationship, the relationship between you and the fans, is that important? And
yeah, no, it's way different when you meet them in person. I feel like when you're on Instagram, you see the numbers and you're like, oh yeah, but when you see them in person, when you interact, it's very, very different. It's super awesome. So I can't wait.
Perfect. And now I'll wait until the actual contest. You guys about actual, not actual, but other comics. If you're comic fans before you took on the form yourselves, I'm going to wait for the con for that, because we don't want to do too much here. We want to leave some for the actual event. But we do have a couple of questions from fans that have come up. There's a question. Jonas had a question for Sarah, wanting to know, will you bring your cat?
I wish. She hates planes, but I really wish I could take her everywhere with me.
Yeah.
So sadly no, but I wish.
But somebody will be there to take care of her, right? She's not going to be waiting at home and
absolutely.
sending you letters.
My mom will be watching her, and she will be very safe and comfortable.
Perfect. And then for Cassandra, Laura has asked, how long does it take for you to finish your comics, and how do you come up with your ideas?
So the last question, when I come up with ideas, I'm usually in a random space, like in the shower, or I'm sleeping, or I'm trying to sleep. So it's never at the desk when I'm working. It's usually at the random place. And it usually takes me about 3 hours-ish to make a comic. It depends how much visual there is, how much there is to write, and so on. So I'd say 3 to 5 hours.
Okay. Okay, so Margarita is asking for Sarah, how did you come up with the plushy uterus idea?
I think it was like we were just looking at making plushies in general, and for some reason I felt like the uterus would be weirdly more relatable. I felt like more people would want it. I got a Facebook comment a few weeks ago about somebody saying they bought the uterus plushie just to like yell at it. And I felt like the plushie has more purpose in that way. Like people really like express their emotions like to the plushie. And I kind of feel like that's what it's there for. And it has this like menacing look. And yeah, it's weirdly therapeutic in that way.
I see. Now I knew nothing about it. And now I'm going to try to find one for my wife, because I think she would probably use it for that purpose. Absolutely.
Yes. Have somewhere to direct your hate.
Yeah. That isn't me, which would be a good thing. Right?
Yeah.
That's always for the best. Okay, and so we've already determined you guys are both bringing products with you.
Yeah.
Right, you're both going to have stuff for the fans here to sign, right, take pictures and things like that. So that's incredibly exciting. We're very excited about that. And what else? Right? What should people be? I mean, should people be expecting anything to see from you before the con? Is there anything you'd like to say to our Comic-Con Baltic family here? Anything you guys want to share?
I would just say that I'm so excited, and I'll have my most recent books, and I'm going to also see if I can get some uterus plushies over. and that in general, I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm so happy and honored to be back.
That's fantastic. And Cassandra?
Me too. I'm very excited to meet everyone and also to see Lithuania. I feel like I'm missing out, so I really, really want to see Vilnius and visit. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. And yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, you guys are going to love it. Well, we'll treat you to some authentic Lithuanian food.
Ooh.
Good stuff, right? Did you have that last time you were here, Sarah?
Yes, very good.
Oh, it's the best.
What kind of food? I'm curious already.
Oh, well, we had Cellini. Yeah, what do you remember?
Yeah, it was like pre-vegetarian. So I remember it was like a lot of like kind of stew-like food that was really good. But now I don't eat meat, so we'll have to figure something else out.
Yeah,
you become vegetarian. That's okay.
Yeah,
we're both vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's okay. A lot of heavily potato diet.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds very Eastern European, yeah.
Yeah, very much so, right? Potato is our national vegetable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it one right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so Cassandra, Sarah, on behalf of Comic-Con Baltics, as much as you guys are excited about coming here to see us, it's not half as excited as we are to see you. The response on our Facebook pages has been tremendous. I don't know if you've seen it, but absolutely, as soon as you were both announced as guests, it exploded. So we are so looking forward to having you here, to having you in person, to seeing what you're doing and to showing you our great country. So we'll see you guys in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Be good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been great.
Comic-Con Baltics, together with Game On. Enter the world of gaming, movies, TV shows, and everything that makes your imagination go wild. Comic-Con Baltics.